Hey guys, it's Will and Bryce with the second part of this review. We're going to be playing a game of Sigmar.
Age of Sigmar Champions.
Yes. So we're going to bring out our decks. I'm playing the Chaos deck. What are you playing?
I'm playing the Champions Order.
Yay. So yeah, we'll be right back. We're going to load up and we're going to switch to a field per field, a view of each other's field. So you can watch as we're playing the cards. Okay.
Alrighty then. Let's get
We're
this
back.
game underway.
We had a problem with the other camera. So unfortunately you guys are stuck with this one.
So we have to tally our life totals.
Yes. So at the beginning, after you're done playing, you draw your cards, you choose who goes first. We forgot a step, which was every hero has a green number and a red number. The green number is the cost to play him. You have a maximum of 20 points to play, basically like match points, or I guess like wound totals in first edition Age of Sigmar before they actually had points. And so that can't go above 20. None of us is below like, we're both below like 18. Then the next number is red, and that is your, if you can barely see it, I can't think you can. Anyways, it is adds modifiers to your health. So in this game, when you see whatever goes first, you go left to right. So me and Bryce will now go from left to right with our dudes to modify our health. You can't go above 35. So Bryce, you can go first. Take us step by step.
Alright, so we've got a 1, a 0, a -1, and a 2.
Alright.
So that overall adds to, what's the standard?
So you start 30, you go for the first guy and move it up
So
accordingly. And
you
then
basically have your representative on 30.
Yep.
So mine would go up by 1, increase by 0, minus by 1, and then increase by 2. The easiest way is to just look at the first one, move your counter, look at the second one, move your counter, look at the third one, move your counter, look at the last one, move your counter. Then you're done, wherever that is where your total health is. So I'm at 32.
if we're using starting characters, I should be about the same. But we'll see. I start 30. I got a -1 right away, so I'm at 29. Got a -1 again, I'm at 28. I got a +2 because of my Bloodthirster, so I'm back to 30, I believe. Then I got a +1 for my Chaos Champion, so I'm at 31.
I won behind me.
Yes. Yeah. Now, of course, the tap, turning phase, and then playing of card phase. And there's a dog in the background. Okay. Let's see. What can I play? I guess I'll just go straight out swinging with an ability card. I will play an Opportune Strike. So this is an ability. It's it has to be played on a warrior slot. These are all slots. You can only have one of each type of thing per slot to a maximum of 3 cards, unless it has stack, which then you can have only 3 stacks of 3. So I can have 1 ability, 1 spell, and 1 unit on a slot per turn when they activate and stuff. If it's ongoing, then it's the top card. Top card goes first until it goes away, and then the next card. So I deal 3 damage to you because you have no enemies. You have no units. So it's 2 damage to your opponent. Increase this by 3. Oh, by 3. Whoa. If there are no highlighted units in play. So 5. You take 5 points of damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be down to here.
Discard. So that's my first action. And I will spend my last action to draw for the end of my turn. And then Bryce can go.
Okay, on my turn, I'm going to do...
Oh yeah, every starter box has one of these play mats that are specific to your faction, except for their paper, so you can laminate them if you want to.
I am going to start by playing a Star Drake.
Pulling strong cards this time.
It would seem that I did.
Once the game actually gets playable by phone and computer, we'll do a game in the future. You guys can check that out. We'll show you what it looks like to unlock cards and stuff. Sleeve your cards. Always sleeve your cards when you buy them. Everyone I talk to, if they can talk to their younger self.
Here.
Star Drake, what do?
Star Drake, as is interplayed, I must discard a card, so I must immediately ditch a card. And I am going to ditch this one, Restoring the Force.
Just get rid of your round gates.
Basically, I got rid of a realm gate. Or at least the image of a realm gate. What it actually does is return Stormcast Eternal units from your graveyard to your deck. Not a big thing for me, my deck is mostly spell-based.
Alright. My turn?
Nope.
Oh, you still have one more
still
action?
Have one more action.
Okay.
Tap discard your opponent. Damage your opponent. Reduce the damage received from highlighted enemies by 2.
What? Now it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I tap nothing because I have nothing to tap. I'm going to combo. I'm going to... Because that Star Drake is spoopy. We're going to play a Rejoice and Slaughter. So when a highlighted ally removes a unit, draw a card. Draw turn cards. Draw turn cards. Oh, I gotta draw, and then I get to turn cards, so I can turn cards. Coolio. Then we're gonna play a Charging Blood Crusher.
Okay.
So his is remove a highlighted unit. Whenever a thing says highlighted, they'll usually have a little thing in front of it. So if it's the dot is itself. If it's red square, that's enemy squares. If it's green, it's yourself. If it shows just a row of green or a row of red, that means everything, either ally or enemy.
Okay.
And that's my actions on
So
my
does
turn.
that effect go off now?
No, because he didn't turn. Plus he also has an X. X, if there's a... So in the circle where it tells you to rotate, if there's an X, you do nothing. Until you hit either a number or nothing in the circle.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
So at the top of the turn effect occurs, so it goes this way? Or that way?
He turns that way.
So he deals 5 damage, I believe. Damage your opponent, remove highlighted unit.
Yep.
So he will wind up killing him.
5. He is removed. He is removed. So in response, this goes off. And I gotta draw a card, and it rotates. Which, at my turn, it's gonna rotate again and die, so.
Okay, and then this one rotates this way? Or this way?
They rotate all the same.
Okay, so it's got to come all the way around to use that 3?
Yes.
This is on...
So the 3 goes off right now.
Oh, okay.
And then it rotates.
Alright, so you take 3 damage, opponent damage, highlighted enemy by 2. So if I was going to get dealt damage by that, it would go down by 2. So you take 3 damage and this card is discarded.
Which would I've taken? Yeah. No, I wouldn't have taken damage from him. Because this guy would have been X. So you do whatever the numbers that he's at right now, and then you rotate.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down by 3, I believe. So I
Okay.
took 3 in total. Now it's right here. It'd be right here. Okay.
Okay. So that one should have damaged you when it came into play then.
It activates when it's the battle phase. Which is at
So
the
that
beginning.
means he's still on here.
Yes. And then this card I have to put back. And I have to reshuffle my deck. Accidents, oh boy. We can edit those out.
Can you play spells over top of units?
Yes. But if it's one that's ongoing, it takes priority over your dude underneath.
Alrighty then. I will play Triumphant Smash. Target that card and remove it.
That.
And then it rotates. Okay, rotate a highlighted ally unit 1 step backwards. So
Where's the highlight on him?
that's way.
So it's the square that it targets.
Yep. It says this, and it targets him because it's got one green and one red.
So it targets himself.
Yeah,
So yes.
him.
Yep.
So would he go?
He goes back to being an X top.
Okay.
Which would have been cool because if you would have played him on the turn that he was going to rotate and then he played that spell, he was like, undo.
That's okay. It is now your turn.
Yeah. This guy's at 2, so he does 2 to you.
Okay.
And then he rotates to death. And I will pay 1 point to play Arcane Bolt.
Oh, would this have come into effect for reduce damage received from highlighted enemies by 2?
If it was still in the field.
Okay.
Yep.
Well then, why does it disappear immediately after use if it does
Because when you rotate it, and you rotate it to a symbol, like you rotate it to an edge where there's no symbol,
okay.
it dies. Okay. Okay.
And then I played a card, activated a card. I should have drawn 2.
You draw 2 if you spend points to draw.
Yeah.
So if you didn't play your 2 cards that you did here,
1.
yeah, so you only get one.
Draw. Okay.
Okay. And that's my turn. I played that and I drew a card.
Okay. What is that?
Arcane Bolt. When I rotate it, when it rotates, you do the damage that's on the symbol. You have 3 turns until it hurts you.
Okay. On top of my turn, he rotates.
Yep.
So at the next turn, you take 5 damage.
Yep.
Then I will also have caster here. Place this warding light. And then I will draw 1.
Yep.
Okay, it's your turn.
My turn. Oh boy. Arcane Bolts will rotate and it does no damage. I'm actually going to spend 1 to play this Screamer.
Okay.
Just like your last card, it reduces damage by whatever the number is on it. And then I'll spend my last action to draw.
Okay, my turn comes up.
Yep. So I take 5.
Dardic hits for 5.
Yes, so I take 4 because of his.
Okay, and
4.
he
Then-
doesn't rotate yet.
Yeah, he rotates. So in response to you rotating, you're doing 5 to me. At your next turn, he is dead.
Okay.
Then you rotate him. So this guy. So
Okay, so that one's still X, so no effect.
you
as
did
yet.
damage to me, so he gets to rotate now.
Okay, really?
Yep. So that right there, that symbol. So this is where the hero rotation comes into play with the blessings. So because he has now completed a task on his card that was do damage to me or to a creature, well, everything rotates this way.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. He then gets to rotate it 1 step. Same with, did any of your other guys, did he play any Stormcast units?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, yeah. Did he cast any spells?
Yes, but not over top of himself, therefore it can't.
Oh,
go
heal.
off.
He has to heal. He has to play a unit. He has to do damage. Now this guy has to play any unit to rotate again.
Yep.
Okay. Now damage is done. The combat phase has gone through. The rotate phase has gone through. It is now the action phase. So you play cards or draw cards.
So he's about to do that because he cast this spell. But does he have to have it go off in front of him?
Yeah. So it has to be in your row to count for him doing
Okay,
things.
got it. Okay, what is an ability? And then it says wizard.
So it means it has to be played on a wizard, and it's just a play it. It does the thing automatically.
And spells can be played on anybody, or wizards are the only ones
It
that
has
do
to be
spells?
played on a wizard.
Okay, because the wizard has a specific casting area.
Yep.
Alright, so this is my turn still, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Drake's gonna die in a minute, so I will not do anything, draw a single card.
Yeah. If you guys ever get confused to wonder like what number or what circle to look at, especially on your heroes, because a lot of the symbols can look the same no matter what direction they're in, it's always the top left symbol of the card in any way it's facing. Alright, my turn?
Nope.
Nope.
I still have one action. I'm deciding what to do.
Did you draw your card already?
I drew a card.
Then you
but I have
finish
one
your
more
turn.
action.
You draw your cards at the end of your turn.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So we'll go with it this round.
Okay, so I still have to draw an additional card anyways because I only drew one.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I rotate my stuff now. Nothing happens on him. So with the last phase, Screamer rotates and does 1 damage to you.
Okay.
Do you have anything that blocks?
Nope.
Then you take 1 point damage. Bloodthirster rotates because he did that. He did damage. He has casted a spell. So that rotates. And that's that. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna wait before I do my combo here. I will spend my turn to just draw 2. It is your turn.
Okay. I will play a card. Ability, Warrior, 3 Ren damage to your opponent.
Oh, okay.
Which will cause him to tap at the beginning of the next turn.
Heroes can tap whenever the thing is
Okay,
completed.
so he'll tap right now.
Yep.
This card goes to the grave.
Rend cannot.
This one would disappear, right?
Yeah, during rotations.
So yeah, he would have disappeared earlier.
Then he would now be at 4. So next turn, at the beginning of your turn, I will take 4 points of damage. Rend goes through any sort of buffs. So if you have anything that negates damage from your opponent, Rend goes through it.
I can see the point to having more than one caster in this deck.
Yes, you like spells in your deck. I like not spells. See, now this is the balance that Khorne versus Stormcast needed in this first starter box.
What is he? Okay.
The
Perfect.
Chaos Warrior.
He's gonna cast Lightning Strike above him.
Okay.
And I am played 1, done 1. I am done, so I will draw a single card. Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Take 7. He rotates to extinction.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
They rotate. Take 1.
Star Drake left the field. Deal 3 damage to your opponent.
Okay. Hi, our eyeballs are matched. Alright. So that's all my stuff. Ability, play an ability card on him. I have to play a unit on him. I have to play a unit on him. Which that card's gonna die anyways. So I will I can only have 1 per. Yes, that's right. Yes, that would make sense. I play Fanatic Skull Fiendo. So he does a couple of things depending on what corner he's on. So if he's on corner 1 and 3, I do that damage to myself when he rotates. But if I go corner 2 and 4, I do damage to my opponent. And he has Last Stand, so when he rotates and he goes back to this one before he's removed, he does 2 damage to you.
Okay.
And then I will. Yeah. Yes. And we'll play some wizardry duels.
What?
You guys want some beef?
I'm okay.
I am good for now.
I got steak and stuff.
I'm good for now, thanks. change the location of champions.
Yep. So I play Tactical Formation. And that is my turn.
Alright, so top of my turn, this card rotates out of play.
Yep.
You damage your opponent for 4, and I gain 4 life.
Okay. So that's what happened last turn.
Oh, well that didn't happen.
Well, it was supposed to. That's why I went down by 4.
Okay.
And then that one rotates that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you play your cards.
Yep, I'm just looking. I'll play another piercing shot.
Right.
That one's not really worth it on that one. I'll just do it for this one again.
Okay.
So you'll take 3 damage.
Yeah.
And then I will end my turn, draw a single card.
Okay. Yeah, my turn. He rotates. I take 1. Yeah. And this rotates out of extinction.
I mean, rotates into extinction.
Yeah. This one does too. And then I will, for my turns, play these guys. So I play Blood Feast. A highlighted ally deals 1 or more damage to either player. You gain the health of whatever the circle is. And the other one is, when I switch to corner 1 or 2, I get to remove a highlighted unit from the... I get to remove a highlighted unit from the game.
Right now, there's nothing for you to target.
Yep. And then on corner 3, it does that much damage to my opponent.
Okay.
So it is your turn.
Alright.
That rotates again.
So like that.
This way.
Oh, like this.
Yes.
Okay. So one more turn that lightning strikes something.
No.
Alright, okay, so that's pretty... Wait, it removes your own cards?
Yep.
So you can't even target your enemies.
Nope. There's some that can though. But I don't want to remove an enemy. I want to remove that guy.
That one?
Yes.
Why?
Because he will hurt me.
Okay. I am going to place a Comet Strike.
Thinking about it, I should have moved those two because then that one would have tapped, do 3 damage, then he'd pop up and then kill. Sitcom Junction.
And I will draw a single card, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Beginning of my turn. Rotation starting from left to right. Played a hero, so he rotates. No. So he rotates, no damage, but then he makes him go away. Last stand kicks in because he got removed. So you take 2 points.
Okay.
And then nothing here anymore, so this happened. So when a highlighted ally deals damage to 1 or more to either to you or me, I get 2 health back. And it rotates. Then I will spend my turn drawing. Go.
Okay, so it is the top of my turn.
Yep.
So this one rotates, and you take 6.
I still take X because it just rotated to the 6. So when it rotates to that X again, I will take 6.
Okay.
Yes. But this one now rotates. That. Yes.
Alrighty then.
Think of it as you're tapping it to do whatever the top number is.
Yep. Place Hurricane Raptors. They come in and deal 1 damage.
Alright. They do 1 damage when they come in, or they do damage
They've
during
got
combat?
1.
Okay, so during your combat phase, when you tap them to do 1.
Okay.
And then next turn they'll tap to do 2. And then the turn after that they'll tap to go out of existence.
The highlighted champion cannot deploy spells or units or play abilities. So
Yes.
him or
Once he
him.
dies, I can't play anything until that goes away.
All right. It is. I played a card, so I get to draw one again, and it is your turn.
Yeah. Rotate. Nothing. I have no AoS to get rid of. Just rotates. 1, but it does no damage because it's a spell and doesn't say to do damage. Next turn it will rotate out of existence. This turn I will play. I'm gonna play. Wait, that's gonna kill me. How much damage does that do?
6.
Damage to your opponent. Increase this by 3 if the opponent champion is a warrior. So it's gonna be doing 9 points to me. So yeah, I'll play that. When he comes into play, I have to remove a highlighted unit. I have no units in the squares required, so he stays.
Right here.
That's a spell. It's not a unit.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Alright, so what's next?
I will draw.
Okay.
Nope. I play the unit. He rotates.
Alright, this goes off.
Yep. I take 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 7.
Then I will proceed to
That one
play.
rotates, and then that one rotates.
Yeah, so next turn it deals that?
Yep.
Or is it one more turn?
One more turn. Well, so when you rotate it, and it's at 6, then you rotate again, I will take the 6.
Okay, and this one does 2 now.
You tapped it to do 1. So next turn it will tap to do 2.
Okay, so that
So at
doesn't
the
make
beginning,
any sense.
so when you play the card, think of it has summoning sickness. So you played the card, you can't attack that turn. On your next turn, when you rotate it, you're tapping it to do 1
Okay, but
damage.
spells do instant damage.
Spells do whatever it says on the card.
Okay, well, next turn it'll do 2.
Yes. So I'm down to 6.
Alrighty then. Okay, I'll put some griffins in. A unit is played, so he goes that.
Yep.
What is X? Remove a spell or unit from any player. Okay. So the minute something's removed, he taps again.
Yep.
And I placed a card. I will put another card, so I will draw 1 and my turn.
Okay. So starting from left to right on my turn, before I do anything, he's going to rotate to nothingness, so you take 6.
Okay.
But remember, you get the minus thing from that guy. That thing. Highlighted units. Remove highlight. Oh,
No,
that's when you play it.
just wipes units upon its turn.
Yeah. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Right to this. This removes itself. Right to this guy. X. So nothing happens. And then I can actually do my turn. I will play. I will play these 2.
Okay, effects.
So Gore Slick Reaver, whenever he taps and does damage, it is a rend, so it goes past your defenses. And if he's removed from the thing, either by damage or by by tapping out or a spell, he does whatever the damage is, which is 2. And then the summoning demon is when he taps and actually has a number. You do that much damage to your opponent, and I can play a demon unit from my graveyard or my hand. And it removes that card and replaces it. It's your turn.
Okay, rotation occurs. This deals 2 damage to you. Rotates out. This deals 1 damage to you.
Call it with tap.
Remove a spell or unit
Yes.
from any player. So I just removed a unit. So he would do this again.
Yep.
And he's made full cycle.
1 more.
Okay, and he has to fight again.
Yes, you have to do damage to me, which you did.
That will just occur
So
right now.
now he rotates. Now flip
flips
your
all the
blessing
way,
card.
and then he gains blessing.
What is it?
Gain health. It says 3 at the top.
Yep. So when that taps, you gain that much health.
And it just keeps going around in circles?
Until
It's got 4 corners.
Until it reaches the 3 again, and then it just stops.
Okay, you take 6 damage from the effect.
Yeah, I did.
You were right here a minute ago.
Well, it was at X. I just rotated for you because you skipped it. So your next turn, it will kill me.
Okay,
You basically just skip the turn and you'll kill me.
pretty much, yeah. But I'm wondering a couple things, actually. So this isn't Stormcast then, is it?
No, it has to have the...
Because it says Beast.
Yes.
Oh, I need to kit this deck out better to synergize with the Stormcast idea.
Yeah, it will say on its photo, it will, say Stormcast. I know in the Chaos one, it doesn't say like Corn Mortal or anything. It just says either Demon or not.
He's not 7 or more, is he?
Who?
I don't think you have any highlighted champion of 7 or more.
Of like health or cost?
I think it's a cost, to be
No.
honest.
My only highest is my Bloodthirster.
What's he at? 10?
Yep.
Wow.
He's
Put him over there.
He's actually at 2 more points than Fate Weaver.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Tougher.
This is like I play Fate Weaver and him, and that's 19.
How many cards are in your hand right now?
None.
I kind of thought so.
So you can just skip your turn and I will die.
I'll just draw 2 cards.
Alright. Let's see if I can do anything. So he taps out of existence. He does 1 damage in tapping. So you take 1.
Okay.
Then going to this, it taps. No damage. And then it has tapped. I don't do a damage, so I don't think I don't get the bottom part. And then he will tap for 3. And I get a gain 2 health. I'm still not more than 6.
Which means top of the turn you get Comet Strike for 6.
Yep. Play none. I will draw to see if I would have got anything. I would have got a Mystic Shield.
That's okay. I would have immediately played Opportunity Strike and Brutal Smash to finish the job.
All opportunity can only be used if I have no dudes up here.
2 damage.
Oh, or
Increase that to 3 if there's
Yeah.
nothing in the front 9.
Yeah.
So it does more. So altogether they would have done a total of 4, which I think crushes the shield down.
Yeah. So tap your dude and kill me.
Boom. 6 damage.
Yep.
This card chops.
And I am down to 0. And thus that is the end of the game. Where were my blessings? So I would have got outright. Oh, that would have been great. Blessing. that
Okay.
4 damage.
I should have rushed my captains because the Swift Judgment is doubled. And then 6 damage to your opponent, gain 2 life. I need more of this. This is clearly worth everything.
Yeah. I got my Bloodthirster had Outrageous Carnage, where it just does straight up 4 damage to your opponent, and remove the 3 row units.
Yeah, so it would only get 2.
Yeah.
But
Path the Path of Skulls. This is the one I want. It's a passive, so it stays. 2 damage to your opponent at the start of your turn. Then there was Chaos Runeblade, Heroic Act. I
what
didn't
does
tap it.
disengage mean?
When there's this is disengaged. So like if a guy gets removed and you no longer have a dude.
This thing does like okay, if there's nothing there, this card does 9 damage. And there's 2 of them in here.
So I think in that game it was pretty well. Like it could have gone either way.
Yeah, I think what you need to do is really rush to get these because they do high damage to your opponent.
So what do you think of the game with our play here?
Okay, for one thing, being able to cast in two slots only is death to me. Like, there was so many cards that are like, oh, hey, I could have canceled the tapping, so this spell would have stayed on 6 and done 12 damage over 2 turns, which would have been awesome, but he's limited to cast in these 2 places, so I'm clearly... The Night Herald really didn't do too much, so what I might do is move the Liberator and put the Herald here, because the Herald's capable of casting units in these slots, and put another Sorcerer here and leave Vandez where he is, because every time you remove a card from him that's a unit, he just hurts the person nearby you.
Yep.
So, it's not bad, but I need another caster. Like, terribly need another caster.
Yeah. For intro decks,
They're not bad.
yeah, they're not bad.
They're like Magic intro decks. You'll have fun with this, but don't expect to be winning against somebody who's actually prepared for you.
Yeah, someone who's customized their deck. But yeah, this was more balanced between the Chaos and Order faction than the starter box was.
You have so much hatred for that box.
I do. Because Stormcast is pay to win.
You still say that, even though they're not.
It is!
It's more like buy the newest unit and you can win with just about anything.
Yeah, so that's going to be all for this, guys. Next time you see us, we will be teaching Mike how to play 40k/kill team.
Just pick one. Teach him how to play 40k.
Yeah.
Or kill
Bye-bye.
team.
Oh.